A big welcome to you, Gemini. Well, today it's a very special day because it's the new moon. We have the sun in Gemini and the new moon in Gemini. And we have a solar eclipse, right? The moon is going in between the earth and the sun, and it's casting a shadow to the sun. Now, this is exactly the story, right, that you kind of need to have to awaken. Awakening the ego that's like looking outwards. Now the moon comes in and says, ego, I'm gonna tell you to look deep within, to check within when I reach back with my arms into the subconscious, right? So let's go into the story because you are Gemini. The card is Andromeda is chained to a rock. Perseus comes and frees her from the sea serpent, from the sexual energy that is constantly pulling the female, right? Once a month she is ready to give birth, or actually to receive the next generation. And so this ritual here is an ongoing energy, constant, never changes, because that's where the next generation comes. Edgar Wade, conscious, subconscious, higher conscious. Conscious looking at the subconscious, subconscious looking up, right? So when you see the conscious is reaching back to the feet, which is the subconscious, when we reach back, we see the angel, and that's when we awaken. That's when we realize, wow, wait a minute, that's what I was looking for. I'm creating a circular energy within me, opening the hips, opening for this sexual act. Then, of course, Aleister Crowley made a big marriage out of it. The hermit marries the sun and the moon, and the sun and the moon and the earth are in one straight line. And also here we see the white child within the dark and the dark child within the light, right? Always yin and yang. So these two men, of course, were in the secret brotherhood, right? And they created their own tarot deck. Last two, then I have here the medicine woman. I love this one because ecstasy, it's a German card, that's why it's Ekstase in German. It's ecstasy. The male holds the two masculine elements, the female holds the two feminine energies, and here they create a space within them where they can give each other all they desire, right? That's what the lovers is. The lovers is like, here we are for each other. We honor each other. I am the masculine, you are the feminine. Together we create a whole new energy. Hermann Handel, I use because he has a reconciliation just through the alphabet of the Hebrew and the rune, as that reconciliation that he was a prisoner in World War II and he was saved by a Jewish soldier. So if we love ourselves unconditionally, truly, the cup appears, the rose, the hexagram within the rose, right, very gentle. Then here we see out of her hair comes the sea serpent, the eye, right? The devil is not a devil, it's the one that says, come and mate with me, come and make love with me. So the woman is, when she's ready, the man is almost like, okay, I gotta do, I gotta make love, right? Because that's when the next generation is coming. So as you can see in the yoga position, I choose the king pigeon. Pigeons are very much like mates for life, like the swans. And I decided, because this is the most intense arm and chest opening, also hip opening, only in one side, because of course I have the other side as well, right? Because it's twins. And so I reach back to the feet, to the subconscious. And this is my interpretation of this card, right? That he is looking at her, she is looking up, and then both can see the sword, the light, the energy, the growing up of the two people down here through the tree of life. They grow up and something is coming up, right? So it's just again and again, find what's above is also below, what's below is also above. Right and left wants to unite, wants to come into the center. It's always in the center, where in the cross, right, that's where we understand, okay, this is what life is about, to unite the differences. Now, if you're born between May 10th and July 9th, of course, you're the classical Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords, of course, we can see he has the wings. He's like an angel. He has air and fire. All the knights are fire. He's brave, he's fierce, he's courageous, right? He goes out there. And he's courageous, as you can see. He's searching for the truth. He's searching for that one thought, for that one clear idea. Here in Aleister Crowley, he got even like wings, propeller in his head, right? And he's flying over the water. Here you are part of the coyote. This is your totem. And the coyote is, of course, an animal that has still the searching in it, right? It's not like the eagle. He's searching, right? And you're searching. You are a knight. You keep searching forever. That's what makes you move forward. Here you are. Osiris is the god of the afterlife, the god of the dead, of resurrection, fertility, agriculture. That's why he's green. And he's green-skinned. He's the son of the sky goddess Nut, right? So as you can see, you are wanting to know about the stars. You wanting to know about this one clear thought. That's what you are for. As a Gemini, you're mutable, right? And as a mutable energy, you can be with the cardinal and with the fixed signs. You are able to switch around, and that's good, because that's how you can learn, right? You want to learn. When we're mutable, when we're not fixed, when we're not cardinal, we kind of can move between people and accept their differences. So what's happening today to you is that you are searching for the truth, for the awareness. And this solar eclipse, 19 degrees, 14 minutes. 19 degrees is the number 10. It's saying that you realize a new round. You realize something is profoundly shifting within you, between the gut and the logic or the head, between the heart and the mind. And you will find within you a clear understanding, because when the sun and the moon come together like this, and particularly when the moon is smaller than the sun, but because of its distance it can cover directly the sun. And it's important that you understand that the moon, the subconscious, right, the conscious, the lower conscious is here to teach you, right, what happened to you in your childhood. Okay. Inner strength. And this is giving you a powerful inner strength, because he is the director of the circus, and she's just a little mouse, but she's big, and she's growing up, and she's realizing, yes, it doesn't depend how big or how small I am. It's what I use. It's what I do with these informations. It's what I, in general, use, right? With all of the information. This is the time of Aquarius. Aquarius is now not anymore accumulating information. What am I doing with the information? So here we have an inner standpoint, a strength, a standing through difficulties, and victory. And it says it doesn't depend on how big you are, right? That can always deceive people. We see this little bird with a head from the director, and we see the big mouse with the clown costume, right? So it's about finding that you have a chance. It's about finding that you know, no matter where you come from, you have the power to shift and to change. And it's letting you know, right? So maybe you are this, or maybe you are this. It doesn't matter. You will see where you fit in. Are you making yourself, right, small, but you are actually big, or are you making yourself small? Making yourself big, but you're small. So in this eclipse, it says that when we have a connection like that, have you been telling yourself the truth? And you as a Gemini work constantly with polarity, right? Constantly with two. And it's difficult for you because sometimes you need to make a decision. And again, you have polarity here, you have two, right? So where do you want to go from here? Because a new moon is the moment where you can plant a seed, and the seed grows into your next full moon, which is in the month of Sagittarius, right? That's when we come to Temperance. Then the transformation of, let's say, this card goes into Temperance. I have Temperance here, and Temperance is opposite of you. So the two people are now in the two cups. The angel stands. It's not anymore an imagination. The angel is now here, and you have become this person. You have united, right? And this is a very beautiful transformation. It's an alchemical transformation that's happening. Okay, so let's see what the cards are saying. I take 6 because of the hexagram. King of Wands, a Leo. So you maybe realize that you beat the drum, you beat the rhythm, you beat that through the drum, you beat that which you want to now create in this world. You have maybe a Leo helping you, or you yourself generally are now coming into this extreme creative phase where you are on fire, right? You're on fire. Now, 5 of Wands is a game that says Saturn in Leo, and this is Leo playing a game. Be careful. When you feel you're on fire, when you feel you want to play the game, sometimes you might end up alone, you might end up not winning, and this is really what the card is saying. Unite. You don't need to win. 5 is in the center between 1 and 10, and all the 5s are giving us lessons to grow. Deep lessons of the last spiritual breakthrough if it goes to 1, or it goes worse and worse if it goes to 10, right? The High Priestess. It's of course clear that you have to learn to find now the center through what is happening up there in the sky. The moon, the subconscious, and she's connected to the moon. The subconscious is now facing the fire, the sun. Leo is connected to the sun. Here you are, looking and wanting to flow and intuitively knowing what to do. So these three letting me know that you are playing a game, and in this game, right, the Five of Wands is always a little bit of the conflict, an inner conflict, right, an inner conflict and an outer, between the inner and outer conflict, between Sun extroverted going out, between Moon introverted going in. You're still trying to figure it out, and today of course is the day where you're realizing a lot. On a day like this where the Moon is covering the Sun, solar eclipse. So maybe it goes to 10 because it's the 5 and it's 19 degrees, so it's the 10. Now here is the number 2 and here's the number 5. 5, pentagram, the last human strive, human act to break free and go into a deeper spiritual consciousness. Oof. 7 of Swords is, of course, that within your mind is still something that you have to hold on, but you're holding on to your own egg. It's not someone else's egg. And still this snakish kind of energy is flowers. There's something you need to grow. You need to take something from someone else. The 7 of Swords is Jupiter in Aquarius. Right? You need from someone else something that you yet haven't found within yourself, that you haven't given yourself, and that's in your mind. It's only in your mind, Jupiter in Aquarius. Now your planet is Mercury, and Mercury is the one that brings the message, the messenger. Yeah. So you still got to learn and grow and hang upside down and let go of this. Open up by turning upside down. Open up, letting go of a game. Don't allow this game to, right, hold you. Open up, let go. Oof. And of course this is your card, Sun in Gemini. So the Sun in Gemini can make you look like this. Now it's hands, not her hands. It's from the outside, right? So there is a power within that you can say, no, it's not me. I don't want this in my life. And it's good because you realize something. You realize that all these needles picking her are coming from different opinions, different institutions, different people. This is not you. And that's why the Hanged Man is in the center, because 7 and 10, it's intense what's going on in your head. So yes, this is where the true liberation is happening. You gotta let go. You gotta let go totally, because you can then move forward. Your soul can be like this hummingbird and find the nectar, find the next flower, find that you, look how big this is. It's again the same energy. A little bird is bigger and the woman is smaller. You see that? So he's human, but it's a little mouse. He's a bird, right? And he is actually the director, but he's small. So the same thing here, but transformed in a strength that gives you now power to move forward on your journey, on your spiritual journey, right? So, of course, you beat the drum, you're creative, with a Leo maybe, then here you are noticing this is all a game because you don't want to play a game, because this is Leo too, Saturn in Leo. Saturn is structures, is like, you know, squares, games with Leo. And you need to come to your inner strength, to your inner power, finding, opening up, reaching your feet back into the subconscious, looking. Let the moon do the work today. And then you realize, no, I cannot hold on. It's not good for me. No, I cannot let other people push me, and I need to let go. And when I let go, I can fly again. I can fly into the new, right? Into a new paradigm, into a transformation, right? The transformation of the Gemini, transforming myself into the cup, finding an inner ecstasy, finding an inner marriage, freeing myself from myself. Perseus, freeing Andromeda, they're both the same person. Flying away, the soul, connecting with the soul, flying away and finding the nectar, finding the flowers that help you to grow to the next level. That's it. Nothing else. There you go. Go for it. Allow to fly, allow to drink from this nectar, allow to see to your own deeper strength, a deep strength that is giving you wings, right? So you are this, not the mouse. You are this bird. He's talking to him and saying, go and fly, and you find it. Through difficulties, sometimes you gotta burn, sometimes you gotta play, you gotta learn, and through that you gotta learn, who am I? What am I doing here? I want to flow, I want to strive, I want to go. I don't want to hold on to things. I want to let go. I want to let go of this. And you are letting go. You can continue to fly and be inspired. I want to see what's underneath and build something new. 3 of Pentacles. Build a new future, build a new structure, build with other people something substantial, something beautiful, something creative, right? Because you have the fire, you have that creative fire in you right now, right? But all the other ones, let them go. You have 2 major arcanas, right? The High Priestess, the inspiration to let go and to float again. Allow that to happen. Beautiful. And then all will be great again. All will be built again. New creative endeavors, because this is also the Wands. It's 6 is Mars in Leo, right? Then you can really beat the drum. Then you can really go and do creative new things, music maybe, or whatever it is you do, right? Build a community together. There we go. So meditate on this, because it's a powerful day for you, this new moon. Then whatever you planned, whatever seed you plant today, you will get in 6 months the result in Sagittarius, right? In Temperance, you will find the transformation. You will come here. You will find the soul's mission, the transformation of where you want to go. Beautiful. Open up. Open your hips, north, west, south, east. Open your heart. Reach back. And then we can see in the next month we have Sun in Cancer. Success, right? What's the success? The success is already saying build something with other people. Thank you so much for watching. Namaste.